had a chance to talk to Tom. And then I went in and got a slice of pizza. But as I was pulling in, I mentioned that there are a lot of the old shopping carts in the parking lot right now. And then as I was walking out, I was noticing all the carts that are in the building as well. So I took a photo of the carts in the building. I was talking to the guys there as they were bringing them in, and they said that there's even more than what you see. Unbelievable. Okay, I have to stop here and take a photo of the carts that are just hanging out here. Let me just pull over to the side here. Let me show you this. Sit tight. I'm gonna run out, take a quick shot. Let me put my hazards on. Hold on. Okay, it's not that busy right now, so don't worry about it, okay? It's 10:14, so people are starting to come in. I mean, when I was going, it was executive membership time between 9 and 10 a.m. But Tom says take a photo of all the carts that are outside. Yeah, they're lined up, and that's not all of them too. They have another pile. What do they do with all the old carts? What are they planning to do? Obviously, they have to ship them somewhere. They can't just leave them in the in the parking lot, right? They'll probably scrap them or something. I don't know. Let's move over here. Everyone's in one lane, but they're not in the other turn lane. There's two left turn lanes. They're all piled up in one, but nobody is piled up on this side. So, yeah, it's a sea of shopping carts. It's just an amazing sight to see in the warehouse. Now, other Costco's have had their new carts already. This particular one that I usually go to hadn't. They do now. We've got the newest carts around. I mean, some of these other places have had them probably for over a year at this point. So, yeah, the new carts are better. I like them. They seem to be even taller. I've always liked the old carts too because I tend to lean on it while I'm walking in the warehouse. And now it's even taller, so it's easier to lean. Taller guys will be happy. Somebody asked me why I don't take a scooter or my scooter when I go through Costco. Let me answer that question. You don't usually see me on a scooter around town unless I'm going to be walking a while or some major distance. So I usually hurt when I walk through Costco. If I go from the front of Costco to the back where the rotisserie chicken is, I'm already feeling it already in my hips. Okay, and if I turn that circular walk, which a lot of them call the horseshoe, and I head back, I'm hurting. Yeah, I could feel it in my hips. It's not my knees anymore. My knees seem to be fine. The left knee doesn't seem to have a problem. And after the replacement of the left knee, the right knee seems to have been fine. I haven't had an issue with the right knee at all. I was going to even have that knee replaced. I'm glad I didn't because I don't think I needed it. But the hips are another story. So I really probably need a hip replacement on both sides. But I'm not going to do it. If I do it, basically it takes me out of commission for who knows how long, and I won't be able to do my e-bike rides obviously for a while. So I'm not doing it unless I absolutely have to. So I'll probably live on that mobility scooter. So I don't take the mobility scooter out unless I'm going some distance. Like for instance, if I'm going to go into a shopping mall and we're going to be walking around there for a while, I'll have the scooter. Yeah, I won't walk it. I'll walk Costco, but a lot of times in Costco, I'll hold on to a shopping cart, lean on the shopping cart. A lot of people do that. I've noticed that. A lot of the older folks do. We lean on the shopping cart because they're pretty tall. You know, you can put your arms on it and lean. The problem, you know, is that, you know, you could use it as strictly a walker where you're just kind of pushing it use your arms and push it. But when you're hurting, when my hips are hurting, leaning on it and walking makes it easier. Yeah, I probably could walk Costco several times if I'm leaning and walking that way. But without any help, if I'm just walking without any shopping cart, I can feel it pretty bad if I had to walk totally around Costco. Yeah, you'll see me limping at that point. Now, I've mentioned before in the past that a lot of times I don't, a lot of times people will look at me when I get out of my car, because I usually park in handicap parking. I have a handicap placard. And I'll usually park in handicap parking. It's not that I need the handicap parking when I get there, because I've been sitting the whole time. Why would I be hurting then? So usually when I get out of the car, I could walk pretty normal looking. Yeah, I don't look like I have an issue at all. And people will mention things to me if I do that. When I really need the handicap parking is when I get out of places like Costco, because then I'm hurting already. So I'm hobbling to get back to the car, you see. That's why we don't want to be even further away. If your car's parked way past, way in the back of Costco's parking lot, I don't want to walk that additional distance, really. So I don't need the handicap parking getting there. I need the handicap parking getting out of there. Does that make sense? So what I've learned to do is I hobble. Once I get out of the car, I hobble a little bit. I make it look like, oh yeah, this guy's got a problem. Look at him, he can't even walk well. And then once I get past a certain point, I start walking regular. When I get in Costco, I'm walking fairly quickly and regularly, like a normal person. And by the time I get to the back end of the Costco, I'm hobbling a little bit. And then by the time I get back to the front, I'm really hobbling. So we shouldn't have to do that, right? People should just not worry about it, But the thing is, sometimes people take offense when people say that. I understand why they say what they say, because they're trying to protect that space for those who need it. But I actually need it. They just don't know that, okay? So to keep the comments at bay, I just hobble a little bit. Yeah, you'll see me actually, go slower than I normally would as I get out of the car. But really, if you see me anywhere else, I'm walking pretty good. Yeah, it's just that the long distance, the hips start hurting. Yeah, pretty bad too. It's not even a little bit. Yeah, you'll see me really hobbling really bad. Now, here's an interesting thing. I mentioned before on the Russ's Right channel, when I was out in Arizona last year to visit electric e-bikes. My very first meeting of the guys from Electric was actually, I think Christian and somebody else was walking towards the hotel. I was on my mobility scooter. I was sitting there on the mobility scooter, and I said, "Hey, you guys from Electric?" He goes, "Yeah." I go, "I'm Russ." Hey. I think they were taken back. They weren't totally taken back, because they knew I was coming with my mobility scooter, because I sent an email to Christian and asked them about it. So they weren't that taken back. But it is kind of funny. You're sponsoring a guy to come see your e-bikes, and he's sitting on a mobility scooter. Yeah, it's really kind of funny. But that was my first introduction to them. Was I was still sitting on the scooter, and from that point, I mentioned to them, where's the restaurant we're going to be eating at? Oh, well, you got to walk about a couple of blocks. They go, I can't. I'm going to have to take the scooter. So they drove me everywhere. Yeah. The marketing, I don't know what her technical title is. Marketing manager. I don't know what her title is. She drove me everywhere I needed to go. So thank you to her, because really I kept thinking, man, I don't even want to take the scooter to the restaurant, because then you got to put the scooter somewhere, then you got to scooter all the way back several blocks. It's not a big deal. It's just that, all the guys that are there, they're all young guys, they're all young YouTubers, and to see another guy out there on the mobility scooter, I don't want them feeling sorry for me or anything like that. I think they all knew I had issues. So, but she would drive me everywhere we needed to go. So if it wasn't for her, I don't know how I would have dealt with it. If they decide to invite me again, I hope they do, because I really do like the people there and to see them again. Yeah, I'm gonna need I'm gonna need her to drive me around again. The reason she had a car is because she wasn't based in Arizona. She's based in Texas actually. So she flew in. So she had to get a rental car anyway. So she had the vehicle. So they said, okay, you're gonna have to drive Russ everywhere we go. Yeah. So yeah, I'm glad for that. Gee. Yeah. Review e-bikes. You can't even walk. 50-50. I've gotten used to Coke Zero at 50-50. I can still taste the aftertaste though, okay? But I'm accepting it. It is sweeter, yeah, than regular Diet Coke, but it's gonna take me a while to get used to that aftertaste. So anyway, I just wanted to turn the camera on and tell you about the shopping carts. They are nice shopping carts. Yeah, they roll real well because they're brand new, and they are taller. They feel taller at least. And so yeah, using that to help just walking around really makes a big difference. So thank you, Costco. Oh, anyway, Tom asked me whether I had tried the new food offerings at Costco. Yeah, those things are like $6.99. There's a new calzone. He says some people take the cookie, they put some ice cream in between the cookie, and then eat it. Yeah, I don't know about that one, but he says you should try the calzone, make a video on it. I don't know. Put a comment below if you think I should actually do a video on the calzone, if you guys are interested. But the thing is, it's going to cost me $6.99 plus tax. I can get a pizza for $1.99. It's $5 more. Why would I want to do it? Anyway, let me know if you want to see that. Maybe one day I'll buy one just for you guys. I'm sure I would like it too, but I mean, a calzone, it's kind of like a pizza, right? If I just smash two pizzas together, would that be the same thing? No, the calzone has sausage and a bunch of other things in there too, so it's obviously different. But man, it's $6.99. Tom's trying to make me spend money. All right, anyways, if you like this video, go ahead and hit the like button. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't already done so. Let me know what you think about new carts, and what do you think they're going to do with those old carts? Yeah. It says, do they donate it to the homeless? I said, no, they probably steal it anyway. No, they'll probably bring it and scrap it somewhere. I don't know what they're going to do with it. It's a lot of carts, man. It's a lot of carts. All right, I'll talk to you guys next time.